think he can win.
Okay.
I don't know if he's going to win, but I think he can win.
So
but
I
he's going to have to box a brilliant fight.
Mayweather's definitely better. He was better when they fought him because he was more technically sound and knew how to do things. Whereas
and Floyd Mayweather understands that. Guess what? Styles make fights. He understands styles make fights. And he understands the greatness of Terence Crawford.
Joe Rogan recently shared his thoughts on a dream matchup between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford. He called Mayweather one of the greatest boxers ever and reminded fans just how dominant Floyd was at his peak. Rogan said many people forget the level of competition Mayweather faced and how much he achieved in his career. When comparing him to Crawford, Rogan admitted it would be a tough fight but leaned toward Mayweather. He pointed out that Floyd's unmatched defense and incredible fight IQ would make him extremely hard for even a fighter as skilled as Crawford to beat.
Floyd was in his prime. That would have been fucking incredible to see which style's superior.
Yeah.
Because Floyd would move towards you like this. He would just get right up on you. But just show you how good Floyd really is.
Yeah.
Because the fact that he's won decisions by, playing it safe, people that just don't get excited about him and they recognize him with the all-time greats. He's the best.
Analysts agree that Floyd Mayweather is a Hall of Fame legend with a career that few, if any, can match. At the same time, they praise Terence Crawford as today's pound-for-pound best. Both men beat Canelo Alvarez during their primes, but in completely different ways. Experts say that makes comparing them tough. Each ruled their era with a unique style. Picking a winner between Mayweather and Crawford is almost impossible since both stand as the very best the sport has to offer.
Crawford won, in my opinion, 10 rounds to 2. If you want to be, generous, 9 rounds to 3. But he clearly won the fight against Canelo Alvarez. Clearly. And Floyd Mayweather understands that, guess what? Styles make fights. He understands. Styles make fights. And he understands the greatness of Terence Crawford. And he stated on numerous occasions that, guess what? Terence Crawford is pound for pound the best fighter in the world. And he believed it. He put his money where his mouth is. And it held to be true, period. So, again, and I hate to do this and I hate to keep saying this, right? But people try their best to try to pit Terence Crawford against Floyd Mayweather, right? Who's better? Who beat Canelo Alvarez better? Who did it better? So on and so forth, right? The facts remains is this. They both outclassed him. They both won in dominant fashion, and styles make fights, right? And the style that Terence Crawford presents, the style Floyd Mayweather presents, now they do it different, is too much for Canelo Alvarez, period. Point blank and period.
Promoter Bob Arum also weighed in on the fantasy matchup between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford. He believes Crawford would come out on top, even if the fight happened when Mayweather was in his prime. Arum praised Crawford's rare mix of speed, adaptability, and ring smarts, saying those qualities make him one of a kind in today's boxing world. In his view, Crawford's ability to adjust to any style would give him the edge, even against a defensive genius like Mayweather.
What's up, fight fans? Prime for prime. Who wins a fight, Floyd Mayweather Jr. or Bud Crawford? Bob Arum says Bud. Do you agree?
For prime, who would have won, Crawford or Mayweather? Prime for prime.
Crawford.
Really? Why?
Because Crawford is a unique kind of fighter that other fighters haven't seen. And the ability that he has to switch, fighters aren't used to that. They don't train for that. I just think Crawford is a very, very unique talent.
Trainer Greg Hackett shared why Canelo Alvarez himself views Terence Crawford's win over him as more impressive than Floyd Mayweather's. Hackett explained that when Mayweather faced Canelo, the Mexican star was still young and learning at the elite level. By the time Crawford fought him, Canelo was a fully developed, experienced champion. That's why Canelo believes Crawford's victory means more. It came against the strongest, most complete version of himself.
Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather Jr. What's your thoughts on his statement, and do you agree with the sentiment?
Him saying that, I can't say he's capping. I can't, because I don't know what he felt. But when I heard that, what I think is, when Floyd beat me, I was 23. I wasn't polished. When Bud beat me, I was the man. I was the man. And he beat me fair and square. He beat me at my game and he beat me at his game. That's why Canelo said that. Do I believe that? It's tough to believe. We're not going to ever see Bud versus Floyd. And it's crazy. It's crazy because I would love to see that fight, but I know we're not going to see it. But I can only take Canelo's word because he's the man that's been in the ring with both of them. But I understand why he said it. I was a kid when I fought Floyd. He wasn't a kid literally, but he was young. He was young. There was a lot he didn't know. There was a lot he didn't understand about boxing that he later on learned and got better. But Bud beat the better version of me, even though it's the ran down version. I'm saying that because it is some wear and tear there with Canelo. I've been saying it the whole time. When a guy got almost 70 fights in current time, with all those big camps he's been doing and all that, trust me, it's some wear and tear there. I'm not making excuses for Canelo. I'm just saying. I do give Bud his credit, though, for beating Canelo. And Canelo understands I am a better fighter today than I was back then. But that's hard to say because Floyd, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Bud took maybe 20% of what Floyd did and added that to his repertoire for this fight.